I would say a shortcoming of this podcast, well, there are shortcomings, but one that stands out to me is that we do have to record it a little bit in advance. We're not always topical.
But I'm really excited today because we're recording this episode. It's not going to be released till mid-February, which means that the Buffalo Bills have already won the Super Bowl, baby.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely happened. What a great game.
Do we know right now if they're going to be in the Super Bowl or not?
Well, we don't know that, but we do know that they won.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
What was the score? Can you tell us a little bit about the game?
43-2.
Watching.
Wow, a safety?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, what's a safety?
It just got Josh Allen in his own end zone. And of course, shockingly, it was against the Browns, who were not in the playoffs, but they fought their way back to be in the Super Bowl.
Okay, all right. It was like one other team got injured or something? How did that
it was a
happen?
whole replacement situation.
Okay.
They all got sick, but the Buffalo Bills prevailed. Josh Allen's the best. Go Bills.
Okay. Wow. Well, congratulations to you and your team.
Welcome to Answer For It and the new world we're living in. Buffalo, baby. Woo! Woo!
Oh, God. Imagine if we had to live in Buffalo, the whole world.
It's the best.
You guys are so fresh and energetic over there because you're not being baked in the sun like me and Elyse.
Oh, shut up.
Zach has a candle that smells like Josh Allen.
It's true.
How do you know that it smells like Josh Allen?
Because it says it on the candle.
It smells like Josh
Because it
Allen.
says it on the candle,
Okay,
and that's
you can
how
say
it is.
anything. I've smelled tons of candles that don't smell like ocean breeze.
Well, they stole the sweat from Josh Allen.
But I smell different ways at different times.
No.
So how do they say this is my smell? It's conditional. It's conditional smells. So I want to know if you make a candle that smells like me, what odor? I wanted to say James Willems, parentheses, right after he got out of the shower. Something like that.
I think when I think of you, I think of a bland chicken stir fry.
So just kind of a
Why?
cooked chicken?
Well, how would you even blandly stir fry a chicken? You already got soy sauce involved.
Yeah, if it's a stir fry.
It's a stir fry.
So
it's implied seasoning.
An unseasoned chicken in a you're saying basically just a cooked chicken, which actually also can smell pretty nice.
Yeah, that's what I think James smells like.
But why? Do you think he's like bland milquetoast or?
Well, I just feel like there's shit, like whenever I'm smelling vegetables, I think James smells like warm vegetables.
Vegetables.
I will say
we shared a dinner the other night. I know this is a reoccurring thing on the podcast where Zach calls me out for my food and then I point out some sort of hypocrisy in his own statement. But we had food here the other night where Zach's wife made food and I ate some of it and he literally just had rice and vegetables.
I love rice and vegetables. This is my favorite thing. You know,
I love rice and vegetables.
I love it very much. But that wascally wabbit.
So I guess this is the cat's out of the bag. I actually do like to eat healthy. I just don't.
Oh, you force yourself to eat unhealthy.
Yeah,
it's the opposite of most.
It's my brain. Do I need this chair? I don't know. I haven't tried standing up in the past 35 years. It might have just been a temporary thing. But now, if I'm walking around, what do I got left?
It's true.
What do I got left?
That's true.
You're the opposite of when Kumail Nanjiani said that thing of like, you'd all love for me to become unhealthy. You're saying the opposite. You'd love for me to eat healthy, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That would just make you all so happy.
That's true, though.
He would love it as well.
Yeah, he would also
love it. I would like it. I think I really would. I'm worried for my...
Oh,
no.
No,
Why'd you say it like that? We can't just let that lie. We want you to live forever.
Thanks, guys.
We want you to outlive all of us 100 times over to see all the atrocities that humanity commits.
Yeah.
I want you to have to bury us all.
Oh, and you can quote
about it.
Have you thought? Oh, you can quote Theoden every time. Go, no friend should have to bury his friend.
Yeah, well,
I turned him to Scrooge McDuck.
You did. You really did.
No friend should have to bury his gold.
God,
Anyway.
Who's going to be the last surviving member of Answer For It?
It'll be you. I think it'll be you because you're statistically more likely because you're a woman. and James is trying so hard to live that God will just go, fuck it.
God wants him sooner.
And me and Zach have a secret pact that we're not going to talk about. So we've planned.
You're going to fake your deaths.
Well, yeah, it just needs to be legally recognized as a death, right?
Welcome to Answer For It. This is a comedy podcast disguised as a trivia podcast where we do banter and bits and all kinds of bullshit.
Banter and bits, my favorite thing to put on a salad.
We also answer trivia questions.
We also
forgot to mention that
answer
part.
trivia questions.
Oh,
We do it here in this. We make a quorum,
Yeah.
What?
a cabal, if you
Once
will.
a year we gather. We
And-
record
It's a foursome.
Foursome. But
Yeah, it's a foursome.
we also do a live trivia show.
We do a live trivia show. And we're
That's-
doing we did
Yeah.
a couple last year. We did one in New York, and we're traveling again to come see everyone in San Francisco.
beautiful. San
March
Francisco.
21st, Saturday, March 21st. So please come out and see us.
If you have to travel around the world to get there, worth it.
Yes,
totally worth it.
circumnavigate the
Go
globe
the
the
whole way
opposite
around.
way.
Yeah.
James and I will be there.
We'll definitely be there for sure. And then if you click the link in the description of this episode, then you will get more
See
details
who else is on it.
on the other guests that are going to be
Me
there.
and Zach are undecided.
Yeah.
We like to keep them guessing.
You might have been decided by the time people hear this,
Plans.
so.
We might have other plans there.
It depends on whether the Bills win the bowl or not.
They have won the
we already know they won.
Yeah.
We did a whole bit on it.
We haven't addressed that the Patreon is now. Is this our first episode with a live Patreon?
The first one
First time we've
since
recorded.
Yes.
Yes.
First time we
Yeah,
recorded.
the reality.
We recorded 2 episodes as it was going live, but
Yes.
we didn't know if anyone would care.
And we now know
People
that at
do.
least one
People
person.
People care.
People care.
And thank
Yeah.
you. We
Oh,
just wanted to
thanks.
say thank you.
Yes, and I want to give a big shout out to Tiny Pine Tree, Adam R. Savage, and Doomfeather, who I think Doomfeather, is that you, John? I think it is.
Those are great names.
Who are among our top supporters. Thank you so much. And AB or Ab and Bangle Bagel, 2 of our fine piggies.
delicious.
Sweet.
Wow.
We salute
Piggies.
you.
Delicious.
Thank you so much for all your support. First question coming in. Oh, this is an interesting one. On Monday, January 25th, 1954, novelist Ernest Hemingway and his wife Mary were involved in not one but 2 plane crashes in the Upper Nile country of East Africa. When their first chartered plane crashed, and then the rescue plane crashed. This all happened in like the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Bystanders say when Ernest Hemingway emerged from the jungle after the second plane crash, he was holding 2 items in his hands. What were they?
The wings.
There's a Hemingway on the wings.
Sir, please. The wings. He obviously he's just I'm trying to think of what cartoon it is where like a car crashes and they're just like still holding the door. Like that's him. He's just like, I made
It's
it.
like the rescue plane crashed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was, and I think he was even in more plane crashes.
But he was going places and flying in ways that mostly crashed.
In 1954,
right?
you're taking a lot of risks,
Yeah.
right?
It's not like
And-
the rescue plane was any different than the plane that probably went down first, right?
I also think that his health was affected by these crashes.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he had
sure.
brain damage
Yeah.
and was drinking, and it made it even worse.
Is that the reason he drank so heavily? Is that
No, he was an alcoholic before he had terrible brain damage, but it definitely like some of those later books are pretty crazy because he was just sort of like everyone was like you have swelling in your brain and you're drinking and
Oh
And
God.
he goes, yada, yada, yada.
And then
He
he
drank
takes his
'cause of
wings and he
war.
flaps away. That
Yeah.
he refused to let go of them.
He was on his 4th marriage for this, when this crash happened. She was on the plane too.
My goodness. Was she okay?
Mary, I think she was fine. Mary.
Mary, you want the moon, Mary? Let's go get it. Oh crap.
We cracked again.
Corey Stoll's take on Hemingway in Midnight in Paris is
Excellent.
underrated. I would say across the
Best
board,
Hemingway.
Corey Stoll, underrated.
yeah,
I
would
Yeah.
say so.
I only
would
know him
say
as that, and he was
in
phenomenal.
Everything he's ever done, you go, Corey Stoll, he's pretty good. And then, ultimately, it feels like once that thing is over, you're like underutilized Corey
In
Stoll.
the movie Farewell to Arms, starring Sandra Bullock, is Chris O'Donnell playing a young Hemingway, or is that just like a character that's in Farewell? to
Yeah,
Arms?
that's why he doesn't have arms. He has wings.
'Cause he
Farewell to Arms.
left the
Because
plane
he left
holding
the
them.
plane holding the wings. So yeah,
All right.
obviously.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, he's playing a dual role of Robin in that as well.
Yeah, it was weird that they had, every time you saw Hemingway, he had his nipples present.
Yeah, I don't-
Like on every article of clothing that Hemingway wore, he had nipples.
Took years for me to realize he was Robin.
Yeah.
It wasn't until at the end of the movie they said, "Why don't you use your real name, Robin?"
Ernest
Robin
Hemingway?
Hemingway? Yeah. That got real weird. Got real meta. Is meta the right word?
No.
Just deep?
Yeah,
No, not meta at all.
It's just us being stupid.
Yeah, very stupid.
He was holding two bushels of snakes like Pee Wee Herman at the end when he saves them. When he reluctantly saves them from the pet shop. Yeah. The whole thing was on fire, and he came out because he was getting all the other. Is a rescue
there was
vehicle
so much smoke too.
had
You
a
can't
ton of
see
stuff.
what you're
So he was
grabbing.
running back in and running back out with more and more nails. But every time he passed those snakes, he was like, "Mrr," and then finally he grabbed them and passed out.
One of the greatest scenes in movie history.
Great scene.
The idea that he loves animals enough to go in, but snakes are where he goes, it's just brilliant. That movie's genius. Yeah, what could he be holding? It's probably something silly
One
like
thing in each hand.
a bottle of whiskey in each hand.
Or it's the yolk
Yeah.
or something, like, because he
Yeah.
ripped it out of the first one. He's like, "Goddamn planes!" And then he went to the second one and said, "These goddamn planes!"
goddamn planes.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you think?
You know Ernest Hemingway better than all of
Yeah,
us.
you're the Ernest Hemingway of this
I
podcast.
did watch the complete Ken Burns Ernest Hemingway documentary, and I'm really upset that apparently I've learned nothing.
Mm.
And I want to take a minute here because you had a faux pas when you watched the Ken Burns on Ben Franklin, and then you said he boofed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't real at all.
No, well,
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't know.
I mean, is it? I'm going to go 2 pina coladas.
There was a Margaritaville in the jungle,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Jurassic World.
like that guy in Trailer Park Boys who always has to drink.
That guy.
Mhm. Yeah.
I will say, where was I? I was someplace really. Were we together? Where we saw Margaritaville at like 2 a.m. at an airport? No, I guess we weren't in the airport together
no.
when we were in New York.
No.
But I was at an airport very, very late, and the Margaritaville was still open. And I don't know why I found it. You hear like
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No one
Unless
was in
it's
there.
off the hour, in which case it's not.
Yeah. Did you know I didn't? So apparently, there's a bridge where they shot True Lies. This is a bit of extra trivia, Margaritaville trivia. Where why can't I think of his name? Margaritaville guy. What is his name?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. Thank you. God, I know that. He was stuck on the bridge, like the little turning bridge where they shot True Lies. He got stuck there and wrote Margaritaville in his car while he was stuck on that little bridge.
Wow.
He was wasting away on the bridge while they filmed True
True
Lies.
This is a little bit of answer for it. Cast lore here. We have a club, do we call it? I don't know. Where we go to like novelty restaurants or like weird restaurants.
The City Walkers.
The City Walkers.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
started at City Walk, and it's Zach. You should come with us.
Well, I had a bad experience at City Walk, Universal City Walk, the place that does all the milkshakes, the steampunk looking.
Oh.
place.
Oh, Toothsome?
Which we
Toothsome
did.
Chocolate Emporium?
The City Walkers have been to Toothsome.
A problem?
I was really excited about going to that restaurant because it seems like it's a perfect restaurant for me. And I didn't realize that every piece of food was just like, we're going to put chocolate syrup on it.
That's not
Every
that's
piece of food, just
Yeah.
the bread,
the bread,
and then most of the
And the
food.
And the meat
vegetables.
also.
The
No,
meat.
I didn't get chocolate meat
I
while I
think-
was there.
I got
for
chicken
chocolate
and-
meat.
I for
I
sure
get
would have
chocolate
ordered
meat.
meat.
I got chocolate meat there. And I was supposed to go see a movie and had diarrhea before I could even go to the
Hold on, that's not on them.
No,
you
didn't
can't
read-
be like, I went in there, I looked at the menu, it had chocolate meat,
When-
and then they brought
Yeah,
me chocolate
it's a chocolate
meat,
restaurant.
and then I ate it, and then I got diarrhea, so I couldn't go to my movie. At any point in that process, you could have said, I don't want to eat chocolate meat.
I thought it was going to be refined chocolate meat, like shavings of a dark chocolate. And it was just like Hershey's
That's
poured
Hershey.
all over my pork loin.
When you go to a chocolate restaurant, you have to read the fine print.
Yeah, everything in chocolate.
I have spoken to Penelope Toothsome.
This is we
I
witnessed.
have met her, and she would never allow something like that to just happen accidentally. Okay? Even if she isn't there, Jacques, her robotic sidekick,
Chocolat.
whose name I did confirm is short for Chocolat. He would never allow that to happen either. I think you have to take some consumer ownership for yourself here. You ordered chocolate meat. They gave you what you ordered.
All I'm saying is I couldn't even get the refund to the Super Mario Brothers movie because I was shitting my brains out.
Wait, which one?
The new one or the
new one?
Because the idea of you holding in chocolate diarrhea while trying to watch Bob Hoskins and let John Leguizamo give the performance of a lifetime is really a symphony of beauty to me.
That's true. But instead, I ate.
Chris
I came
Pratt
back to the table. I was like, I need to get an Uber right now.
No. You put the burden on some stranger.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you went there and ordered chocolate meat and that's what messed you up, as opposed to the fact that you can go there and get a milkshake that has an entire slice of cake on top
No,
of
I
it.
also did that. So
I wonder if it was the pork loin with a sprinkle of chocolate on it or the entire wedding cake you drank.
Because I didn't think that the milkshakes were that good. I felt they tasted very artificial.
This is slanderous. Slanderous.
How dare I say we have to go back.
She has a doctorate, by the way.
This is true. We got to go back. Now that they've been around longer, they've clearly gotten better in quality. That's always how restaurants go. The longer they're around and the less clientele they get, the better the quality.
I'll go back today.
I'd go to KFC after this, but I know I'm not going to get any support in that.
If you can see on the video, Elyse is staring at how long we've been recording when she says I'd go to KFC.
I could still go to KFC.
Even though that KFC beach balls, almost killed me. And I want to shout out Zach Anner because the title of that episode, How Elyse Almost Kicked the KFC Bucket, that was a Zach suggestion, and it's a brilliant title.
We all screamed in our text thread like we had scored a Brazilian soccer goal. We whoa!
Yours was just as good.
No, it was like How Elyse was almost killed by.
No, yours was great.
It's How Elyse Almost Kicked the KFC Bucket is pure art with a capital A.
Let's get some KFC.
All right, so
hell yeah.
What was
Hemingway.
he holding? Two buckets of KFC
in each hand.
That's what we're asking you.
Whiskey. He's got whiskey.
He was holding in one hand a bottle of gin.
Okay, yeah.
And in the other hand, a bunch of bananas. So this motherfucker lands in the jungle and he just scoops up some bananas and then walks out alive.
He's a real life Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. You know what? The thing that stuck with me from that documentary is he actually, one of his, the women that he was with was a brilliant writer herself. And when they got into a fight, he did this insult that's the worst insult I've ever heard. He said, "People will still be reading my stuff when the worms are through with you."
Wow.
Isn't that great?
Wow.
So brutal.
Can someone write that down for me so I could start shouting that at people on the street? I would like that written down.
And you're just like, it's about spooks.
People will be reading my stuff. What a great insult. It's also got there's such a pump to the wording, and that's great. The worms are through with you.
When you consider the utterly tormented life that he led, it's like, so what?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, you're remembered, but
you're miserable.
Yeah. You were miserable your whole life.
From the crashes, he got the stuff Zach pointed out, but he also got like 3rd-degree burns. He struggled with his arm after he had an injured liver and spleen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but he walked out of that jungle with gin and bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's I know a guy who's very sweet who Sick Burn podcast on Instagram, who was in a plane crash. He was driving piloting a mini plane, and it crashed, and he survived. And he's the sweetest, funniest human being in the world. But like the idea that's like, dude, you survived a plane crash is insane. And it's like, I mean, it took quite a toll on him, but he has an awesome podcast about therapy and positivity and mental health and stuff. But like, holy crap!
What's it called?
Sick Burn Pod. I will double check just to make sure I got that right.
I will bleep that so no one leaves this podcast.
No,
I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
Have you ever asked to be on this podcast?
I was on
answer for it.
It's Sick Burn Pod. That's Thomas Craig, and Thomas is a sweetheart, and I love him, and he's awesome. Anyway, that's what I thought of when I don't think he had bananas and gin when I don't think there was any of those up in the sky.
It wasn't available to him.
No, the idea of being like, I'll grab somebody's bananas.
Yeah.
His wife is just like mangled in and he's like, wife, gin.
There's
wife,
bananas.
Gin.
Ooh. Where did the color orange get its English? I tried to do.
You tried to do Jiminy Good? Hold on. You got this.
Wait. Where did the color orange get its English name? I can't do it. Where did the Where did the color orange get its English name from?
Where did the color orange get its English name?
There we go.
Yeah, where did the color orange get its English name from?
What's your beef with the color orange?
Orange. Is it the fruit?
Is it the
Was the fruit? Did the fruit come first? And then they said, that looks like the fruit. So we call it orange.
Yeah, maybe. We got to think of what came first, the chicken or the egg.
How can we origin this? Yeah.
It's the Latin word for orange.
I think
Orango.
I think it means sun in some language. And they're like, these look like little suns.
Oh, that's cute.
But how to get its English name?
I don't know.
You literally said, here's how it probably worked in a different language. So English, how to get its English name for the color orange.
How about, a funny answer for once. Can we talk about that? Like, I don't know. It came from Tommy Orange, the orange colored boy.
I thought you said funny answer.
Wait, but why would it come from Tommy Orange, the orange-colored boy? Because they wouldn't call him Tommy Orange because they wouldn't know what the name of the color is. That funny answer doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense, Elyse.
It doesn't make any sense.
No logic.
They just call him Tommy.
What if there was somebody knocked over a cart of this unnamed fruit, and then they were like, "How are we gonna arrange these?"
Wow.
There we go.
Okay, now finally somebody's trying.
There we go.
Okay, someone's trying.
I've been taking comedy lessons with the Patreon money.
Wow.
You said it like the Patreon money. The only thing I think of that's close enough is orangutan. And I'm wondering if someone went, this fruit looks like this orangutan.
That's not a bad answer.
He was eating one.
Maybe he was eating an orange and he went, it's like the orange. He's had to stretch the word over. I can't make it an orangutan fruit. I have to find some clever way so no one will know where I got it from.
An academic type, he had this pet orangutan, like frou-frou or something.
He's looking at the orangutan. He's holding an orange that is now nameless. He holds them up, realizes they're exactly the same. He goes, I must name this before anyone else.
And he goes, go, what do you think, Go-Go? Go-Go, what do you think?
That's all Go-Go would say.
It's Paul Giamatti from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amy, want, Go-Go, want.
Just the sound that the orangutan made.
This is an orange. Hey, that's pretty good.
Is there a G at the end?
Orangutan.
How is it spelled? Is it
I thought it was orangutan, which is why they had an orangutan as like the Tang mascot.
Or is it orangutan?
It's orangutan.
There's a G?
Orangutan.
There's a G at the end.
No.
So it's orangutan. So when everyone's been going orangutan, Tang is wrong.
I think we just discovered Mandela effect.
Yeah,
here.
totally.
No, because I always say orangutan because I know there's no G, but you guys were all going orangutan.
Orangutan. With a G.
This is a real sherbet situation.
I think it's, I'm going to say orangutan Mandela effect.
I'm having trouble getting a straight answer out of it.
Yeah, is there a G or not?
No, there is not a G at the end.
G.
It's orangutan.
Okay, from 3 years ago in the No Stupid Questions subreddit, has it always been orangutan in English and not orangutan? Am I suffering from the Mandela effect, or am I just affected because my language is Swedish? The name orangutan, also written, wait.
Boy.
Well, we know your answer's wrong because she hasn't stumbled across the naming of an orange yet.
Wait,
wasn't that mine?
Wait.
Your answer.
It's derived from the Malay words orang, meaning person, and hutan, meaning forest.
Person of forest.
Forest person.
There is no G, but I have always pronounced it with a G because I thought the Tang.
My G.
Maybe it used to be orangutan in the British spelling.
That's what I like to hear.
This is not fun.
This is boring to listen to.
No, because I also because in Canada we would get a lot of UK spelling, right? And so yes, I guess the older, less common variant did have a G at the end of it.
Hell yeah!
This is what people want to know. They want to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, any more? Should I just tell you the answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So the color orange gets its English name from the fruit. The fruit was introduced to Europe and Asia, and its name from Sanskrit eventually became the name for its distinctive reddish-yellow color in English, replacing older terms like yellow-red. They used to just say yellow-red.
Oh, that's so Canadian of them.
Before the fruit was common, English speakers would say yellow-red. The color orange wasn't used as a specific color name in English until the 1500s, long after the fruit was known.
One of James's ancestors came up with that. He just went, hey guys, listen. It's really cute. We all call it yellow red, but like, look, we got one of these things. It's that color. Could we please just call it orange?
So that's what I said as soon as she read the question. This is
the
like,
fruit.
This is like the Shaq question too. I can't tell if we're so smart that we just soar above the correct answer.
Let's go with that
we're
one.
So stupid.
According to most people,
we can't identify what the most obvious answer probably is.
She didn't say James was right.
No,
I don't think it registered that you said exactly what the answer was.
I also felt like there was an exasperation that came from it, from the whole aspect of me even suggesting that it might be the right answer.
It seems so stupid that someone would just go,
stupid.
Guys, we got this thing that's prominently this color.
Like, English isn't even a new language by any stretch of the means. It's just an amalgamation of other languages. So the origination of almost any English word is never anything, right? So of course,
you're right.
It'd have to be named orange.
Well, if it had been origination, then it could have been orangination.
That's where it originated from.
Yeah, it originated from the fruit.
So wait, does it reverse? Does that naming of the English, does it reverse back to other languages? So have we created the word orange essentially for the color that now goes back to other countries?
Are they still calling it yellow red in other countries?
Yeah, exactly, because they must have had a name for it.
Naranja in Spanish.
Yeah.
So we all had names for it.
But if you just rearrange the letters in naranja, it smells orange.
It spells...
Whoa, this is like the Zodiac killer.
Chocolate steak?
Hey, you know what? Good question, Elyse.
It's a great question.
Great question.
In the NFL,
yes,
the winning team's owners.
The Bills.
Wait, who may have won? We don't know.
In the 2025-2026 season of the NFL, who won the Super Bowl?
Buffalo Bills.
And who did they defeat?
The
Wait, did you say
Browns.
2025?
How many points did the Browns score?
2.
And how is that possible?
Safety.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, is this the 2025 Super Bowl or 2026?
It's you call the seasons the years they overlap, right? So it wouldn't be the 2025-2026 season.
That's not the question. The question is, the winning team's ownership decides who gets a Super Bowl ring. You know, the NFL will give a set number, but then the winning team can purchase more. Of course, the players get them, the coaches, the owners, but at the team's discretion, they'll be distributed to key front office support staff, team doctors, even the cheerleaders. Beyond that, you might be surprised to learn that these individuals get Super Bowl rings as well.
I would say the janitors, the people who clean up the stadium, the people who come in after. Remember, we were at a Angel City soccer game and we stayed afterwards for something. And there was like a line of people waiting for everyone to leave so they could just go in and clean up real quick.
Unsung heroes.
I bet that some of the janitorial staff get Super Bowl rings, and
cool.
I bet they deserve them.
But here's what I would say to that.
You don't think they're people?
I don't think they don't deserve them, but I feel like the staff won't travel with the team, so it won't be important for the people at the venue to have the Super Bowl rings, but maybe the people who travel with the team and make sure they have all the equipment and the like setting up the locker rooms and the balls and all that stuff.
Yeah, the bearded lady, the strong man.
Yeah, like all of the support staff who like travel with the team, all the like injury coaches and stuff, all the people like just truck driving all the stuff.
What a boring answer.
Zach,
what a boring answer.
We do know from the 1998 television classic, The Garbage Picking, Field Goal Kicking Philadelphia Phenomenon, starring Tony Danza, that a janitor can learn to play football.
But would he have already had a ring?
Yeah.
Elyse is right.
Yeah.
I agree with Elyse.
Did you guys see that movie? It was a big television event for me.
I remember being eventized and I did not watch it.
Okay.
I was busy watching.
I don't watch movies with titles that are too long. That's a hot take. If the title's too long, I'm out.
What about Everything Everywhere All at Once?
That's not too long. That's not that many words
at all. Is that longer than the Garbage Picking, Field Goal Kicking Philadelphia Phenomenon?
Yeah, because you had to take a breath as you were saying one.
Yeah. I'm going to say that answer is too normal. It feels like too normal of an answer because that feels like the nice, right thing to do.
You're going to say,
oh, now that's a good answer.
course
under
the
that
mascot should
under
get
that
one.
glove.
Of course.
That's a great answer and probably the right one. And I like that. And I'm going to say I came up with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what's the Buffalo Bill mascot?
That's
Bill.
Got to be a Buffalo.
Yeah.
Is Bill just a normal
Bill,
guy?
right?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm
Hey,
Bill.
Billy. You call him Billy.
Billy,
Sorry.
hey.
Buffalo Billy.
I'm not a buffalo, but I am named William. And but you can call me Bill. That's how he gets the crowd hyped up, right?
Wait, is Wild Bill the mascot for the Buffalo Bill?
Oh, that was my father. I'm Mild Bill. I like to keep things real even and cool, save the energy for the team.
I like the name of the city Buffalo because it's obviously named after the buffalo, the wild beast.
What are you getting
that roams
at?
the plains. So it means it's one of those scenarios where some pioneers arrived and they said, "What should we call it?" And someone wasn't paying attention to the question and went, "Buffalo." And they go, "That's a great idea."
Good idea.
Well, you know.
Canada.
They got it. You can see oranges, right?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like yellow, red.
Yellow, red.
We'll call it
Canada was
yellow.
made based on it was named a miscommunication
Yeah.
because the First Nations people, they said, "What is this place?" And they said Canada. And they went, "Oh,
Which means
this country."
What does Canada?
It means like village, you know?
Uh-huh.
But they thought it meant the settlers. At least this is what the Canadian Heritage Moment teaches me or taught me.
That's
but
such a perfect, brilliantly. It's like people who get like Mandarin written on their back, but it just says like untitled or placeholder.
That's
It's so big they
that's
just
the
go,
whole world. The whole
Yeah.
world is just people going into places and going like, "I understand this." You go, "No, you
Okay.
don't.
No, you don't.
I'm going to make some decisions about what's going on
guys,
here."
in my research of trying to come up with an unusual question, I couldn't really confirm whether mascots get rings really or not. It seemed like they usually didn't.
Oh, that's a shame.
What? That seems
you know
unfair.
who gets cheerleaders? The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, they get the rings.
Well,
Because they're all getting married to the players.
Not for like 33 years. They haven't.
Oh.
How do you know that?
Because the last time they won,
Oh,
they
yeah,
beat the
yeah.
Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, I see.
Thank God that curse is over. We
Yeah,
won.
finally redemption.
When the Bills are in the Super Bowl this year,
No,
I
they
don't
were.
really.
They were.
They were.
And they
Okay,
won.
so retroactively, I would like to see Zach react to a football game where the stakes are as high as they could ever
I
be.
would watch football.
All right, well,
with that.
James,
But I have. I know you have.
No, I said I would.
Oh, you would. I think you said I've watched it.
Set the scene for us. Because I don't understand the way you were talking about the game scoring and everything. Can you kind of recreate that final moment in the Super Bowl?
The final moment. Well,
Yeah.
in this case, it would be 2 and 40. You said it
No,
was
43 to 2.
43 to 2. So at this point in the game, there's only about 30 seconds left.
This would
And
be the
the-
one game I could watch and be not scared.
Yeah, and the Browns, the Browns have only scored 2 points.
Mhm.
The Bills have scored
This is
40
what
points, and they are catching the punt return, and they only have about 90 seconds to move down the field to score a field goal, which would give them another 3 points and just extend their lead even further.
All right, well,
So it's almost pretty much set in stone.
so if you can recreate that moment and then Zach
My God! I think they could still lose.
There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Can they fumble this one? No pun intended.
Oh. Well, fun fact, I don't actually watch any Bills games live anymore because I watched one of the playoff games they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, and I was just wearing my Apple Watch, and I checked my heart rate, and I was just sitting there, and it was 161.
Wow, that's
Oh
not
my
good.
God.
Wow.
That's not good at all.
So I don't.
Too stressful.
Too stressful.
Wow.
we better go to KFC after this.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'll slow that heart right down.
Yeah.
Like, clog it up. I'm just going to tell you, it's the referees. The referees get Super Bowl
Oh, that
rings.
seems like not
shouldn't.
right.
They're different and usually smaller than the ones the players get, but they wear them with pride.
And they're black and white.
So, but they would just it doesn't matter. They would just be there because they were part of the Super Bowl.
they served
They
in
just-
the Super Bowl.
So
So
there's a whole team that didn't get any rings, but the referees that made bad calls against that team did get rings.
That's such an odd. Well, either way, they win.
I have
They get a sweet ring no matter what.
There was a friend who grew up down the street from me who his dad was a referee and refereed one of the Super Bowls.
I don't
And
know
he
if that's
had like
cool.
a whole thing in their house, which I don't know if he had a ring,
like
but
a shrine.
Yeah, kind of just like a photo of him at the thing and maybe a piece of his uniform. It was just like a thing on a wall. But I was like, what's this? And he was like, oh, my dad was a referee in the Super Bowl. And I was like, that's kind of cool.
That's what I would love that, because you get to be on the field, you get to see everything going down, and now that I'm thinking about it,
no, everyone
50,000 people hate you.
There's a lot of pressure. I would never want that.
And that you're getting that ring unless you get diarrhea during the game and have to bow out.
That's the one thing in the contract. An act of God and diarrhea, which should be the same thing.
I often wonder about just when you have to, because you getting hit on the football field, people are getting hit in the stomach all the time. How much diarrhea happens in football that we don't know about?
How many sharts?
There's probably a little bit of stuff popping out
all the time.
No, not all the time, because of getting hit and just by nature of being out there. But I bet
authoritatively he answers this. Like,
not all the time.
Answer authoritatively. Well, I played football in high school.
So how many times did you shit your pants?
None. But you're out there for a long time. I think it's more about you have this routine where you've
killed Zach and we're not acknowledging it.
You know not to go too far, eat the wrong things at a certain time. I think by the time you become a professional athlete, you know how to control your bowels to the point.
Well, James, when you have a wrestling match, you won't.
I was speaking as doing pro wrestling, where that is also a high impact sport, and
they're spinning you around
of going, I shit my pants in that match. Or you land and then you go, all right, then good match. I just need to go check to make sure I didn't shit my pants.
Wait, we've been to several of your matches. Have we been to a match where somebody has shit the pants?
No, I don't think any you've been to. I mean, CM Punk famously talks about how he shit his pants in the middle of like a big WWE match.
Wow.
But you like land wrong and then you go like, what was that? Like, was that something?
Hopefully I landed on a small wet
no time
bird.
To think about it, and you're all sealed up in it, so it doesn't
like
matter.
When you're like, did I just get my period? But
exactly like
you've landed on a small wet bird.
We've all seen the 1987 romantic comedy Moonstruck.
Yeah,
you seen Moonstruck?
No.
Let's watch it because I think you would like it.
I think I saw it when I was really young.
I think you also
my parents like it.
The New York of it all.
Okay, there's several Moonstruck diners in New York that I've been to.
Yeah,
we actually passed one while we were walking. I was like, hey. Anyway.
Well, it wasn't always called Moonstruck. The original screenplay had a different name. But Norman Jewison, the director, he thought the original name of the movie sounded like a horror movie title. Mm-hmm. So he advocated for a new name. What was the original name of the screenplay and the movie Moonstruck?
Friend of the show, Jake Goldman, long time had an idea to recut the footage from Moonstruck into a horror trailer that made it seem like it was a werewolf film.
Whoa.
And then so it'd be like all these different shots. Then it would go Moonstruck.
What is the premise of Moonstruck? Because I need something to grasp onto here.
Cher is she's kind of a young widow.
You said the name Cher like Cher.
Cher. Whoa. She's a young widow.
But you put a little stank.
She found someone. She is a young widow.
Okay.
Who has found quote unquote love again with this guy, Johnny Camilleri, but he's kind of a big baby weird guy. And his mother is dying in Sicily. So he's going to go home and see her off on her deathbed. He wants Cher to marry him. He proposes to her, but first he's got to go talk to his mother. But then he says to her, while I'm going to go do this, can you go and heal the bad blood I have with my brother, Ronnie? Invite him to the wedding, who's played by Nick Cage.
Okay.
So Cher goes and she goes to talk with him.
Can I toss my title out there? Yeah. It was originally a line from it, which is "Keep your hands off my brother." It has a double meaning because he has.
Is that a line in the movie? I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. But he only has this one hand, so it was called "Keep your hands off my brother."
Because
we gotta watch Moonstruck.
I guess we gotta watch Moonstruck so I can understand that. How does it end?
You gotta watch it.
All right, I guess I'll watch it.
The moon comes out.
Oh, yeah. It turns out Cher's a werewolf.
Yeah.
That's the title. It turns out Cher's a werewolf.
You know it's an Italian family, so I feel like you'd even...
I see. It's funny. People think that about me all the time, where they're like, Italian family, New Jersey. I hate watching things about Italians arguing, and especially New York Italian, because all it does is give me anxiety. Like, people are like, oh, The Godfather, you must love The Godfather. I'm like, no, there are parts of The Godfather, especially like Sonny, that remind me too much of my family. And it gives me agita. I can't watch it. It hurts my stomach.
You can't watch The Godfather live? Like Zach can't watch Bills games.
Yeah, honestly, my heart rate would probably get crazy.
Yeah, The Godfather famously very fast-paced, very stressful.
Very stressful. Mm-hmm. But there's things that they do it's not necessarily like, it's not the mafia aspects of it, but the way they talk and communicate and yell at each other reminds me of my family.
Seems like you were a little like, you were like, I gotta tell you it's not about the mafia. It's not about the mafia stuff. Are you sure?
That might maybe. I'm sure that plays into it behind the scenes. I was too young to really know.
Do you feel that same way when Tom Hanks is describing the plot points from The Godfather and You've Got Mail? Does that also give you the same?
Is that a part of the movie? I saw that movie once a long time ago.
Great movie
Everything you need, you get from Godfather.
That was pretty good, Tom.
I start getting anxiety. Hey, howdy, hey. That's what he's saying.
Zach, save us. What was Moonstruck originally called?
The Mummy Returns.
3,000.
Then they had to change it. It wasn't really because it got taken.
Yeah, it just was like, there's not even a mummy in this film.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Wait, Cher isn't a mummy? That's what they were saying. Oh,
she gets a makeover.
The whole time? Well, she was wrapped up in toilet paper in the beginning of the movie from when I saw it.
Rear Widow.
They did the humdai on her. The most ancient of curses. Forbidden of curses. Are we, what?
He's doing a completely worthless bit over here as Zach is churning out gold.
Mummy.
Oh, sorry. Zach's churning out gold?
Yes.
No.
I couldn't hear it over my gold.
It was great.
The humdai.
You said Rear Widow.
Yeah.
Rear Widow?
Explain. Unpack that.
Well, that Cher's she's a widow in the film. Got a great caboose.
I redact what I said, and Zach was the only one spinning gold just there. I was spinning wheels.
Is it harmless and okay to refer to a woman's bottom as a caboose? Does that take away any and all?
I wish more people used caboose because I feel like it implies a sort of non-sexualizing. It's kind of just hey, that compartment there is behind you.
I think you don't need to comment on anything.
Okay,
but what if you're a doctor? But what if you're a doctor and you have to give them a colonoscopy?
You're a doctor, you shouldn't say caboose.
I think a doctor's allowed to say caboose.
What's wrong with your coccyx? Your Brian Coccyx.
No. They say caboose. They go, listen, your caboose. We need to.
Well, Zach just went to the doctor.
I just went to the doctor.
Did they check your caboose?
Yeah.
She was like, you got some junk in the trunk.
Whoa. Okay, that I find offensive.
Yeah.
As someone who's sitting next to you, I'm offended for
But
you.
she was going through the bag on the back of his chair.
Yeah. Is this a candy bag?
All right, let's see that ass.
Yeah, it's a Naked Gun bit that they were doing.
Yeah.
You've got some junk in this trunk. Oh, thanks.
Oh,
The pack on the back of my chair?
What was it called?
The Bride and the Wolf.
The Bride and the Wolf?
Wow. I mean, yeah, that sounds like a horror film.
Because there's the whole exchange where she's like, you're like a wolf.
Yeah.
And he goes, you're like a bride.
And she's going to be a bride because, she's supposed to marry.
Well, that lends even more credence to the Jake Goldman theory of making it a horror film.
I mean, Moonstruck, definitely a better title.
Yeah. It seems like Moonstruck implies something exactly the same without being so
that seems romantic, like starstruck.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh yeah, that could be something beautiful. Whereas The Bride and the Wolf, all I picture is a horror film and Cher.
She could be in a horror film. I would love to see Cher in a horror film.
Isn't Death Becomes Her? Is she in that? Or am I crazy? No, she's not in that.
You're thinking
Isabella Rossellini.
And,
but what is it? The Sisters movie with the witches?
Oh, yes, Witches of Eastwick.
There's horror elements to that.
Horror elements, for sure.
Mamma Mia, here we go again.
The only horror is when it ends.
No, that's true. Oh. You're right.
Pokemon or pharmaceutical drug, a segment we haven't.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite. Here we go.
Pokemon or pharmaceutical drug. This is where I give you a or it could be a Pokemon. It could be a pharmaceutical drug. It's just a word that sounds like it could be either. And then you have to guess which one it is.
Mm-hmm. And what it does.
And I don't really know Pokemon enough.
I do.
To,
I'll handle this.
Azurill.
Turn to Mr. Ed.
Azurill. Is Azurill?
I think
Azurill?
Azurill.
Azurill.
If you said Azurill, I think maybe, but Azurill.
Is Azurill a Pokemon or a pharmaceutical drug? And why do you think it is either or?
I'm going to say pharmaceutical drug for asthma. It's a pill that you take that will cure your asthma. I think it's the easiest answer in the world.
Az sound.
Az sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or it'll stop you from turning into Aslan from the Chronicles of Narnia, which is.
Why would you want to take that?
Yeah,
I don't want to be responsible for the lands of Narnia.
You don't want to be a lion?
No, I don't want to get killed on the ancient table.
You don't like figure?
But I don't know if I can come back. I know the real Aslan can, but me who has to suppress
not a big deal.
The stone table cracks a few times. You got to crack a few eggs to
crack a few tables to rule Narnia.
Get real about asthma. Try Azaril.
Yeah, there you go. That was it. Okay. Don't you remember that?
I think I might have heard that.
Take these pills. It'll stop you from breathing.
Wait.
Closing up your throat not fast enough? Take Azaril. We'll close it up real fast.
Quick. Seal it up like a Ziploc.
Lungs feeling loose? This, with the new lung tightening technology of Azaril, will ensure that your lungs will close up faster than a clam on Sunday.
It's just actually a small shop vac that you get. Just,
yep.
That's it.
Easy.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think it's a Pokemon. It's clearly inspired. It's an angel type Pokemon.
Ooh.
That's it's probably got wings. Maybe it looks kind of like a fallen angel type Pokemon. And when you use it in the game, you can do some sort of crazy attack called God's Wrath. But all the animation is just it moves 1 pixel forward and 1 pixel back.
Does it have eyes in its wings? Is it biblically accurate?
Yeah, what does it look like?
Hell
yeah, it's just rings of eyes circling a center winged shape.
Yeah, isn't it great how like angels were, like in their real true forms were these like monstrous things, but then they assumed this kind of human-like appearance to appease.
I hate the boringification of religious iconography. I like a complex, weird daddy. I want a weird daddy.
Make it relatable. That's the thing. It needed to be palatable.
Because I want some woman who's like, "Oh, angel, please protect me," and some Cthulhu thing comes down with eyes and goes, "I will be your savior." Like, I want that, not some like weird alabaster woman who looks like she's part pigeon. Like, none of that.
You're saying that as someone who doesn't need religion in their life, right?
I've got religion.
You should have made it more interesting to draw me in. But ultimately, the truth is, when they were trying to craft something that people could see, integrated into their day-to-day, a giant ring of eyes circling other rings of eyes onto infinity with a booming voice that causes your ears to melt probably didn't work.
No, your whole body would evaporate. I believe that's what it is. I'm very religious about certain things. I would say Dark Souls. I know a lot about Dark Souls. I would say that's probably it. 10th Kingdom.
The Mummy.
The Mummy. I love the Mummy movies. I think if we could worship at a place where the Mummy would show up.
You love the Mummy movies, but you've never seen Moonstruck.
Yeah, the original Mummy Returns.
I wanted to save something. I was like, I love these so much, I don't want it to be over.
Like how Elyse and I haven't watched the final episode of Family Matters yet, even though it's been weeks.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Zach?
I'm going to go with started as a Pokemon, now it's an antihistamine.
Would Nintendo allow that?
No, absolutely not.
Nintendo's real loose about their IP, I think.
They're tight unless it's for prescription drugs.
Yeah,
they're like, do whatever you want.
Well, antihistamines are good for everyone.
Yeah.
I got too much histamine, personally.
I know.
I'm very pro-histamine.
Histamine.
Thank you, James.
That's how they charge you extra for antihistamines that are histamines. And it's pink.
Azaril is a round blue mouse Pokemon. It has circular ears with pink insides.
Pink insides? Why are we cutting this thing open?
There are 2 white dots on its cheeks, and it has black eyes. It lives by water and moves quickly on land by bouncing on its big tail.
Oh, that's beautiful. It also comes to young men in the night and takes their souls by making love to them.
Oh, my goodness.
You said a lot about it physically, but you didn't really tell me about the what it's into. Like, what's its personality?
Oh, it's a serial killer.
Oh, okay.
What's it into? What are its fetishes?
And skins other Pokemon.
It likes that thing where you put them in a vacuum seal and suspend them with an air hose that every once in a while will get served on Instagram for no reason.
Yeah.
No particular reason.
The hemlock water dropwort is one of Europe's most poisonous plants.
Wow.
It contains a potent neurotoxin that has an unusual effect on its victim. What is its effect?
I have an actual possible answer, and I don't know if it's this exact plant, but there was a specific poison that people were ingesting. I don't remember if this is, I think this is a historic thing, but it would make everyone consistently hallucinate small people were on them. And this is, I don't remember what the plant was or the drug or the mushroom or whatever it is, but it wasn't a drug. It was a natural thing. But across the board, everyone would hallucinate tiny people crawling around them.
Like the borrowers, or like your Gulliver and Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah. Actually, it might have been, was it a Dan Larson Toy Galaxy thing? Maybe he mentioned it when he talked about like the borrowers or something like that. But yeah, that was apparently a drug rat, which is pretty funny for the human brain to just go, all right, well, that drug's in us. We got to just send out the little people, send out the itty bitty, the little bits. That's my answer. My final answer is they would hallucinate tiny little people crawling all over your body, and you're just giggling and laughing and going, can you scratch the part of my back that I can't get?
That sounds
How great would that be? Yeah. Listen, I think there's a penny deep in my pocket. I can't reach it.
Do I want to be poisoned? Is that what we're discovering?
Well, we don't know if it's a poison. It is poisonous, much in the way that an alcoholic drink is poisonous.
But you know, you
right?
play favorites with the little people.
Oh, yeah, totally. That's Tittles. I love Tittles.
I just
come here, Tittles. You don't have to work today.
AJ immediately put them to work for him, like getting things. But he
did that. That was Zach.
No, you said you was going to go into your pocket and get a penny out. And
that was after
like that.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
I think it is funny to just remember it's a hallucination. So in this scenario,
AJ
laying on the ground, going,
drooling on himself on the couch.
My pocket. What's in my pocket?
More pennies.
What's in my pocket?
It's not actually cleaning your house, right?
No.
Like they're not actually helping you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Thank you. I think it was a great answer. Other than when James interrupted.
The answer
said
was
I was
fine. Your logic of that you can use the hallucinations in any meaningful way was not sound.
Yeah, I would sick them upon my enemies. Go! Like sending out a swarm of flies like Emotep.
Are you okay? And you're...
I'm fantasizing about shooting a horde of little people at you to scratch your back. Go, sate him.
My first thought is curing erectile dysfunction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So just
multi-day boners, something actually useful, AJ.
Multi-day boners sounds like a really weird little man with a top hat.
It's a Pokemon, actually.
I'm multi-day boners.
Tattoo James hallucinating on the ground.
Yeah. Find the penny.
I have a question related to that.
Ready?
Why are we supposed to call if it's longer than 4 hours? Like, what is the concern?
I think it's excitement. It's excitement. The doctor wants to know. It's like, hey, listen, man. If this happens, you got to tell
you gotta check your Apple Watch.
You got to tell your GP about this. Yeah. That's fun for us.
It's not normal. I would say probably because it means something, with your vascular system is really wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? Because when you got big honkers like us, you get lightheaded.
I choose to be removed from this conversation.
We're like, you're losing 50%.
Also, a honker's your nose.
No,
all the blood flow. Okay.
Big honkers like us. Zach knows what I'm talking about.
He's giggling because he agrees.
He's Super Bowl champion to my left here. He knows all about dragging your honker on the ground.
God.
So, yeah.
I recuse myself from my own home.
I would like to be added to the conversation.
Oh, okay.
I do have
Elyse has joined the
big nose
chat.
for my face.
Nope. You thought that.
You always say this.
Yeah, you do. I think you're taking that plant drug.
I was going to say that it turns wherever you are, it turns any inanimate object into a beautiful woman that you just have to make out with.
Oh,
wow.
We all kind of had the same answer in certain ways.
Basically the same answer.
Basically, we all want whatever this drug does, it's going to get us fucking.
Yeah.
It's a dancing drug.
Hold on.
Hey, he's got little people.
I got little people over here that I really care about, except I do need them to scratch my back and find that penny. I'm in a whole different world.
They're going to scratch something.
Only
your prostate.
Back. These are my friends.
Reach into my pocket, find the penny.
Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. What was it? TikTok? What did you call it?
Titty bits or something? I don't remember. Tittles?
It was
Tittles.
Keep going.
I forgot my best friend's name.
You basically called your best friend titillation.
I was thinking of...
Anyway, it makes you dance.
Sounds like Toodles. Thank you, Elyse.
You can't stop dancing.
It causes facial muscles to spasm into a fixed grimace expression, a rictus, so victims appear to die with a smile.
Joker.
Just like a Joker. Also kind of what James had said about a rictus. He was saying it causes you to be a rictus.
A face erection.
No, not a rictus, a rictus.
I mean, you also die with a smile.
Die with a smile, but hairspray mixed with lips.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that really is a Joker toxin.
He really, I guess it's a real life Joker. Yeah.
48 hours with an erection. He's dead, but he had a smile on his face.
The idea of them pulling that. What movie is it? They pull a sheet over someone when they die in car. It feels like it's a Naked Gun movie. Where don't worry about it.
No, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It does feel
like a little
the
circus
Again
tent
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it what that Bruno Mars song is about?
Yes. The Bruno Mars song for the film Joker
Yep.
2.
I call it
Le Cajafoi or whatever.
Le Cajafoi.
What is it?
El Pollo Loco.
That's it. Joker 2, El Pollo Loco.
Folie à deux.
That's it.
Yeah, El Pollo Loco Folie à deux.
Somebody else wrap up the podcast.
Hey guys, thank you for listening to Answer
Somebody
For
other
It.
than AJ.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's been so much fun having you for Answer For It. We had a blast. Remember all that fun we had?
I don't.
I'm still riding the high from that Bills big win.
Oh my goodness, go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. Happy Super Bowl, everyone.
And I think you have a personal win too, a speeder. So you came.
Oh, yeah. I was notified that the hobby shop I go to has a snow speeder in that I've been waiting for like 6 years. So I'm really excited.
6 years?
Honestly.
What kind of life do you lead?
One where I wanted to buy the specific thing from my local favorite hobby shop and not buy it online because I want to support their business.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting our business on Patreon. We appreciate everyone who's joined at every single tier, and hopefully you're enjoying the bonus episode.
Yeah, the bonus episode is available to the piggies of the podcast.
The piggies and above.
But we offer ad-free episodes there. We offer the back catalog of the Answer For It live shows. We're also putting full video episodes on the Patreon. Those aren't to any specific tier. We just thought we'd try putting those on the Patreon and see if that's something people like.
Yeah. And also, there's another Answer For It live show coming up, right, James?
Yep. March 21st, Saturday, March 21st in San Francisco. We're going to be doing a live Answer For It. Not all the guests are confirmed, but Elyse and I will for sure be there.
Yes.
And we hope you will be there.
You will be there. And
Yes.
Vin Diesel's doing a live
tickets
show.
are going fast. So
Tickets are going
maybe
fast.
don't even look it up. You'll just be disappointed.
Yeah, maybe. But look it up to be disappointed.
Huh.
But yeah.
Wonderful.
Die with a smile.
And die with a smile.
Isn't that nice? That's how we should close every show. Die with a smile.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Cabs are here.
Answer For It is an Airwave Media podcast.